I'm not sure if any of you have heard, but this bitch named Sandy fucking sashayed over her black hot pants and her stiletto heels and just kicked New Jersey in the balls, metaphorically speaking. Now, at this current moment, I am okay. As you can tell, I have light and I'm able to record a video on my laptop. But in general, we are pretty much still in a state of chaos. As soon as I heard there was going to be a hurricane, I actually evacuated to my parents' house 40 minutes away from here in Monmouth County. Luckily, our house was okay and everything, no physical damages, but the area there is still without power. So for a week, we were without light, we were without heat. We were able to cook some food, but they weren't selling perishables in stores. They've slowly opened up areas of Homedale on Route 35, but my parents' house is just, it hasn't gotten anything. It's been 10 days now. My mom called me up today. She was literally sobbing. I didn't even return to my apartment here because it was one of the last few ones that was getting fixed. I just got back on Monday. The one thing that was open straight from the get-go was liquor shops. And all I've been hearing, like across the border, is that everyone has been drinking to cope with this. Which is kind of funny in the sense that when your phone is your only electronic form of entertainment and you just have a bunch of alcohol to drink, your drunk text message ratio goes shooting upwards. I mean, as you guys can probably imagine, I've woken up some mornings being like, I don't even know what language this is. Oh, that's a picture of somebody's penis. Wait, did my boyfriend break up with me? Oh, whoops. Did I break up with my boyfriend? Why was I sending pictures of cats? Do I even have a boyfriend? I'm just so confused. I wake up every morning so confused of what the hell is going on in this state right now. I did try to make the effort to vote yesterday, and that in itself was this huge stress. I tried doing it by email. That was a bust. Provisional voting, it's like almost the real thing. Guys, not only was I wearing sweatpants for 4 out of the 7 days that I was home, but I bought sweatpants. I bought new sweatpants. Me. This person. But you know what, guys? Honestly, like, my complaints are nothing compared to some of the stories I've heard. I'm not going to pretend that I've ever experienced any real tragedy myself. Any real sadness I think I've ever experienced has been either self-inflicted, or even if it was caused by somebody else, it was only because I enabled them. So what I'm experiencing right now is not a tragedy, it's just extreme discomfort. There are people that have literally lost everything or close to everything. And that's not within my scope of imagination. I couldn't even fathom that. But I sympathize with it. I just wish I was better in times of crisis. You know, I get anxiety just from thinking about ordering Chinese food, because it always ends up with me trying to donate my clothes, and that's just like this huge bag of evening gowns and like 4-inch heels and just nothing practical at all. At one point I thought about donating my Game Boy and Pokemon Pinball. In retrospect, that could have just ended horribly. Not only because Pokemon Pinball is the most disappointing of all Pokemon games ever. People these days get upset if you got them the last edition of the iPhone. So if I tried giving somebody a Game Boy, I think they would take it the wrong way. I mean well, but I just become Cher Horowitz. Well, right now it's snowing. And my roommate, God bless her, has not seen snow in something like 7 or 8 years. She's thrilled. We were walking outside to the dining hall, and she's like, oh yeah, it's snow, I haven't seen it in forever, I just want to touch the snowflake. And I'm just walking behind her like, no! No! It's just a stressful time in New Jersey right now. Just like everyone, I'm trying to keep my cool and just keep doing my work and getting by, but it's just hard. It's just really difficult. I guess all I can do, and all anyone can do, is just try to rebuild things. If you're in the area, be safe, and try to take care of yourself. And if you need help or stilettos, I will do my best, but I'm only one person, and I only have 3 pairs of heels with me.